it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I've got Jennifer Zimmermann's new colouring book, Bella Futura, and the name relates to the magical future with all of these gorgeous warrior women and magical animals adorned with jewels in it. Now, if you're not familiar with Jennifer, she has a number of mandala-based colouring books. She also has another book full of gorgeous women, very glamorous women, in her book called Glamourista, which is one of my favourites. As well as that, she also has a fabulous colouring technique book called The Secrets of Colouring, which you might have already seen my review of. And she has a YouTube channel as well, and you'll often see her doing colouring tutorials. I love the stuff that she does with pan pastels. She's a real expert at that. So if you ever get the opportunity to see one of those, I would check it out, especially if you like doing skin tones. So in this colouring book, Jennifer actually sent me the PDF, but it's also available as a trade stock copybook on Amazon, and I'll put the link to it below the video. So you can either buy it as a hard copy or as a PDF. Well, Jennifer sent me the PDF, and I actually got it printed locally at Officeworks, but unfortunately the guy was too busy to bind it for me, so I just bought a little slip cover for it, and I'll take it back to get bound up. But as some of you know, I really love my PDFs because I can print them out on the paper of my choice. And also I can make a few mistakes if I want. Now, if you go with the physical copy, it'll be printed on white trade stock paper, and the illustrations or the book is roughly A4 sized. So they're all positioned really well on the actual page. You've got space there, and it's just that I'm using a bigger binding cover here, which I'll slide that off, so that you can see that the images, while they come close to the edge of the page, they don't go right up against it. You'll see that the actual drawings have a real hand-drawn feel to them. Can you imagine having eyelashes like that girl in that picture? And all the animals that are featured in here are adorned in some way. So they've got little jewels on them, and they're our little magical animals. So if you like animals and colouring people, you can see how well this would work. And the style of people works very well with the techniques that Jennifer has in this book, as do the gems, etc. So if you haven't seen my review of this one, check that out. You can see that they're real warrior women. They've got a real independent look about them, but also very beautiful with their beads and other animals. So gorgeous decorations here to colour, and look at the bling. Best dressed animal in the woods. This one's really stunning. So very hand-drawn looking. The line art's black, it's very crisp, but it does have that hand-drawn feel to it. Very easy to see. You can imagine all of these pearls coloured in. Now this is part of a 2-page spread, so if you purchase the physical copy of the book, it'll still be printed on single pages. There still won't be an image on the reverse, but it will fold out like that. So there won't be anything on the other side, there won't be another image on it. If you purchase the PDF, you're also given the file to copy this out, I believe, as a full-page spread. So I actually had Officeworks printed onto an A3 piece of paper for me so that I could fold it up, and then when I get it bound, I'm going to replace the one in the book with that one and get it coil bound so it'll fold out just the way it does in the physical book. So it's actually quite tricky to line up those double-page spreads when most of your book is single-sided images. And look at her great dragon tattoo. So the really great thing about this is that you've got enough in the picture to colour, and then if you don't feel like doing a background, you don't need to do a background. Now, if you do feel like doing a background, you've still got plenty of white space there where you can actually do it. The other great thing about Jennifer's art is that she puts in enough lines so that it clearly defines where you're meant to put your shadows, but not so overwhelming that you feel intimidated by it. And with the hair, she tends to really segment it out so that you know where to put your highlights and you know, how to follow along on those individual strands. So look at this bling. It's like a Fabergé egg. So here with the feathers, even they have been segmented out to make it easier just to follow along. She's got some beautiful tattoos on her. And look at this kitty. Look at this armour on her. It's just gorgeous. You can imagine doing all your metals on that. And then we've got this lovely ballerina who's got like an arrowhead headdress. So I really like the warrior style women with the beautiful animals as well. And I like independent looking women, strong women, as well as, you know, cutesy ones as well. But I really like strong women and how they're portrayed in colouring books. So here you've got lots of great techniques that you can use. You could use leather or metal on those straps and metal on the zippers. You've got your ear piercings are over here, and of course beautiful pearls if you wanted to do them as pearls. And now we have the 25 illustrations repeated, but they've got a black background or black highlights on the images. So we've got our gorgeous swan, and don't they look so elegant against the black background? I mean, they look really stunning. I really like these black backgrounds, and look at the white outlines on the clouds. I wouldn't even bother lining those or colouring those. I think they look great just with the white against the black. And on this one, you even have the opportunity to do a background around this frame. Personally, I think it looks great the way it is. It's one that would look really good framed in a picture frame or as a gift for somebody. Now, what I do like about Jennifer is she's really good with the admin. She's got the permission slip with the PDF to copy it. I actually had problems the other day copying a PDF that I'd purchased because the artist hadn't included the permission slip. So it's great that Jennifer has that included. It saves, you know, going back and forth. This is just stunning with that black background there. And again, would look fabulous in a frame. They're so well centered on the page too that that's what makes them really frameable. I know some people don't like duplicated images, but I love them. I make so many mistakes. I'm always happy to have a do-over page or a page where I can do something different or try different pencils. There's another one that would look great framed. All these beautiful hibiscus flowers there. Actually, they'd all look good framed, I think. And Jennifer's also kindly donated a giveaway book for Bella Futura. So if you're in the US, Jennifer will send the physical copy of the book to you. And if you're international or outside the US, you could win a PDF edition of the colouring book. So everyone has a chance to win. So US, you can get the physical book, and outside of the US, it'll be a PDF just like mine. I got mine copied at Officeworks rather than actually use my home printer. But you can use your home printer to print it out, as long as you've got a way to print out the pages that you'd like to colour. And then at the back, we've got this colour organiser. So you can write down what brand, what page you're colouring. So if you've got a work in progress, here's your permission slip. And some ads for other books. Now obviously if you've got the physical book, this will be a coloured page, but I forgot about this page when I was ordering the printing of it, and I forgot to get it printed in colour. But in colour this looks absolutely stunning. And so that's the end of the colouring book. If you're interested in entering the competition to win either the physical book if you're in the US or a PDF copy of the book if you're outside of the US, just simply comment below and tell me which one of the jewels or gems that you would like to colour in the most. Is it the pearls or the headbands or the crystals, all of those gorgeous gems that are in this book? Just let me know in the comments below which ones that you are looking forward the most to colouring in. Until next time, happy colouring.